あ、あ、あ、はい、すみのキャットチャンネル、アトミックハート続きからやっていきたいと思います。で、前回、えー、ペペトルフの頭を、なんちゃら配膳ってやつに渡したら、ペトルフと一緒にいた女の人が、サチノフは敵だと。で、ペトルフの意思を受け継いだような状態になって、女の人が、ペトロフの頭を持ってきました。でその時、なんちゃら配膳か。なんちゃら配膳が、その時に、女のね、ロボット二人と一緒にいたんだけども、爆発に巻き込まれて、なんちゃら配膳は爆発したらしいのね。確かに骨があったよ。骨があった。で、女の人が、サチノフの書状のすべてをあなたに見せるわ。なんちゃらアカデミーに来てって、学校に来なさいと。で、学校に行くためには、東大のところから入ってこれるということで、女の人にも呼ばれております。名前を全然思い出せません。っていうとこですね。牛がいるね。下になんかあるな。なんかあるね。あ、ここから出るじゃん。開けとこ。赤、赤、黄、白、青。赤、赤、黄、白、青。赤、逆回りしようか。ダメか。一個横にずらす。これでどうだ？よし。これで、あっちと行き来が可能になりましたと。OK。すげえこの牛、機械音みたいな音するな。あ、おなんか出てきた。おい、どっから落ちた？おい、待って、なんか急なボス戦が始まった。わあ、痛い。あ、強い。強い。 ぐ対角線に来る。あ、早いって。早いって。うわ。無理。強くな。痛い。超痛い。あいて。超痛い。お、なんか出た。入ったい。お、だいぶダメージは。おいて。なんか出た。待って。開いて。もうちょっと。早い。ああ、強い。終わった。まだ死んでないの。まずい。帰り道に来た。ありがとう。帰り道作ってくれた。待って、これでもう俺、先に分かっちゃったんだけど。この赤いやつのロボットが合体するっていうの分かっちゃったんだけど。なんで俺これ急にここ来たの？違う。これが、なるほど。もともとそういうやつか。行こうとして、俺下に落ちたんだ。なんもない。なんかあるな。なんかある、そこに。何それ？何これ？なんかあるぞ。宝箱がある。なんか変なとこに宝箱がある。地面の中？なんだ？なんか、隠しボスかと思ったら、隠しボスとかそういうのではなさそうだ。
Whoa, that thing was dangerous. I didn't know if I could handle it.
And there are much more powerful robots out there. Real combat robots are far deadlier.
There aren't any combat bots here.
Not yet. But once Collective launches, they will be everywhere. And 2 of them will be equipped with beta connectors. Do you have any idea how much blood will be spilled because of one person's private ambitions?
You in the rings are driving me nuts. When are you assholes gonna stop trying to pull my strings?
あら。
Done. Happy now?
Good decision, Comrade Major. I have no doubt that
まあ
it saved
一番は壊してほしかったけ
lives.
ど。
Perhaps many more than I can imagine.
Let's hope so.
うち2体はベータコレクターを装備してなってたけど、うち2体って絶対バレリーナの女ロボットだよね。絶対あいつらがあれを装備するよ。壊せばよかったのに、なんで捨てるんだよ。捨てたらもう、いつ回収されるか分かったもんじゃないぞ。これ、なんか、あれどうやって取るんだ？なんか、あそこに宝箱があるんだよ。これ。この宝箱はどうやって？あ、なんか、下から行けるとかあるんかな？下で繋がってるとか。なんか、空間があるんだろうな、きっと。そう思いたい。バグだとは思いたくない。めっちゃおるやん。
Crap, what a surprise. Why'd they freeze up?
The access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been
Why
disabled,
can't they?
and the robots have returned to their normal status. Well done, my boy. Everyone who was able to hide and survive owes you their lives. You've done me proud.
Thank you, sir. What now?
Come back to Chelome, get a checkup, and take some leave. You've earned it. I'll deal with the fallout from this mess.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You didn't tell Sechenov about Filatova. Are you still planning to meet with her?
I want to see this evidence she says is so important.
Dr. Sechenov isn't going to like it, you know.
So don't tell him.
おい。死んだんだけど撃ったらダメだったっぽい。あ、待って。俺またあいつ高なんかな。整備してない。まあいいや。倒せることは分かったんで。あ、ここからか。あ、そうだ。
The access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been disabled, and the robots have returned to their normal status. Well done, my boy. Everyone who was able to hide and survive owes you their lives. You've done me proud.
Thank you, sir. What now?
Come back to Chelome, get a checkup, and take some leave. You've earned it. I'll deal with the fallout from this mess.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You didn't tell Sechenov about Filatova. Are you still planning to meet with her?
I want to see this evidence she says is so important.
Dr. Sechenov isn't going to like it, you know.
So don't tell him.
特に何もない。止まってるロボットに対して撃ったら反撃されて確実死するっていう。一発死だったね。なんかある。
A lighthouse, huh? So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
誰かが住んでた形跡がある。
When they told me that my lighthouse was gonna be ripped out of the ground and brought from Sakhalin to Kazakhstan by the robots, I figured they were drunk. But nope. It's thousands of kilometers away from the ocean now. Like a museum exhibit. And I'm here too. Like another exhibit. Now sure, I got a raise. Sure, I barely have to do any work. The machines do everything. Lighthouse and I are just a confirmation that humanity can do whatever it wants. But what the fuck are they guarding with all those flying guns everywhere? Huh?
そこの、あれはどうやって取るんだ？ここからいけるのかな？いや、宝箱の取り方がわかんない。あ、上に行けるわ。明るすぎて見えない。何の設計図？いや、設計図っぽいな。絵じゃないな。どこだ？あれか。あれに乗ればいいのかな？あ、触れる？無理か。あ、ダメだった。ちょっと食らった？多分そういう方法だよな、きっと。うん。他やろう。それしか方法わからん。登って、こっから、よし。オッケー。よし。じゃあ戻ろう。まず一番上も見ていこう。一番上には何が、いい景色が広がっているのか？あ、宝箱。いいね。うい。そして地下に行きます。お、いい部屋だ。
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspect that this room has a specific function.
これ絶対下、なんかこう、回転して、下に行くとか。あ、いや、下に行くな、これ。何のパーツだ？銃っぽくはないな。施設っぽいな。ここ開かない。OK。じゃあ、下に参りまーす。早い。
I believe that the unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kinda like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits.
水の中。
So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time
な
there
んか
myself.
海底都市のあれあったね。博物館に。
Comrade Sechenov
ミニチュアがあった
asked you
ね。
to return to Chelome.
模型が。
How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first.
お、何あ
If
れ
she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
潜水艦。なんかあれも博物館にあったっけ？お、いた。
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
I've got questions. Where are we?
This is the Academy of Consequences, the facility's memory, analytics center, and primary archive. The activities of all the other complexes are studied here in order to draw conclusions and generate probability
学
matrices.
校じゃなかった。
Get to the point.
The Academy has a number of interesting departments. For example, there's the Radio of the Future. By mathematically combining shortwave and quantum echoes, we can predict the music people will be listening to 50 or even 80 years into the future. But there's another very special department here called Polymerized Subject Behavioral Psychology. They're supposed to be volunteers, but...
How'd you get in here? Why didn't the Drofus stop you?
I work here. Well, I used to. Only Sechenov can revoke my access. And he's got his hands full right now. And I'm no threat to him.
Get to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you. This is your last warning.
Sure, fine. Come on, I won't waste your time.
Okay, lead on.
おう、遠隔で。お、なんだ。
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
あれだ。
The fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. God damn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
The boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov?
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
P1, P2, P3. It's never through.
なんだろうな。P3 が自分のことね。P1、P2 はいるのかな。
A man can be repaired.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw.
なんか怒ってるな。
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject neural...
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, Soldier. You won't even remember a thing.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help, if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up.
なんかグリーンヘルみたいだな。
If this all ends well.
Fine.
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
I am sorry.
Well, I'm not.
今なんか選択肢出てたよ。
Victor,
時間制限と。
no other outcome was possible.
怖っ。
It wasn't even quite him at that point. I don't want to talk about it.
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole
好感度上がったな。
world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
なんか水が。
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster.
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right
化
now.
け物。
Very well. Enjoy the view.
また銃が出てきてませんが大丈夫かな。まず、あさってね。あさってから行くよ。金目のまずいただくよ。出た、100条。テンプファイル。シュトックハウゼン。死んだやつだな。の要請を受け、サチノフとペトロフの解放の音声にする。
Comrade Sechenov, Collective's control interface has to be reconfigured so it can only control robots. I won't allow this device to be used to control human minds.
Victor, we're men of science. There's no room at the facility for emotions or politics. Follow your order.
サチフになってるよ。
Listen, Comrade Sechenov, I don't have a problem with a certain wise intellect setting the course for all mankind. What I do have a problem with is who you see in the role of Demiurge.
So this is about personal relations.
Whoever told you you were the worthiest of the worthy, huh? Who put you in charge of history? Do you think you're better than everyone else?
I see that all that romantic melodrama at the theater has had a real effect on you. Shall I assume you're refusing a direct order?
Yes, I am. Now what? Are you going to kill me?
Victor, I don't know what you think of me, but I would never stoop to something so, well, something so primitive.
あー、もうこれ完全に黒ですね。サチノフは人間を操ろうとしている。
Resist, darling. Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
めっちゃ分かってる。
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a
さっきのふわふわ浮いてたの
hallucinatory reaction,
幻
a
覚
side
か。
effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voskhod polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voskhod polymer extension?
The Voskhod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles! Why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to
あれ、
access
待っ
the
て、
archive
チャール
right
ズも
now.
幻覚っていう
There
可
will
能
be
性が。
records about you.
チャールズも幻覚なのこれ、もしかして。チャールズが怪しくなってくる。
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Chariton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Charles, are you there?
おっと
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor
チャリトン・
Chariton
ザカロフ教
Zaharov.
授。
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems
Zakharov.
and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The
あ、自
result
分を
was
実験台したんだ。
disastrous and unpredictable.
On
なんか、
himself.
ザカロフって聞いたこ
Was
とある
an
な。
idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
あ、ザカロフって、サチノフの右腕ってやつだったっけ？あれそれ違ったっけ？で、ザカロフはなんか数年前に死んだと思われていて、でもいろんな研究の記述にザカロフの名前があったから、ザカロフはまだ生きているっていう人がいたな、死んだ人に。で、ザカロフは、死んだはいいものの、多分、でもいい人だったんだろうな。自分の体を犠牲にして実験をしていた。他人を使わずに自分を実験していた。で、死んじゃったんだろうな。でも死んじゃったことで、ネットワークに入って、今俺のグローブに住み着いてるのかな。
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now. When he went offline, I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and so does he.
Did.
心は今はないと。
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
チャリントン・ザカロフ。
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky.
今の
And now
頃
we can learn
当てずっ
everything
ぽうだった
about
の。
you. Let's go.
すごいね。今のコード当てずっぽうで言ってたの。すごいね。
Welcome, Chariton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
なんかいろいろあるよ。 サチノフ。奇妙な言葉を強制するのも可能です。彼らは焦げかすになって帰還してしまったと発言したのですが。あれ待って。焦げかすって主人公の、口癖じゃない？主人公ここにいた？登場した従業員は、彼らは焦げかすになって帰還してしまったと発言したのですが、結果としてこの表現はプロティムの精神と感情の両面から切り離せないものとなっている。ボス砲とモジュールの装着を経てプロティムを回復にしている。彼は、妻やブルガリの一家を含め、彼っていうのが主人公のことかな。焦げかすになって帰還してしまったって発言した、その発言は、感情の両面から切り離せないものとなっていた。奇妙な言葉を強制するのも可能です。主人公のこと言ってるな。
After the incident, plutonium's brain was no longer suitable for a spark polymer extension. So I designed a similar polymer-based brain function extension for him called Voschod. Cheriton, may he rest in peace, would be pleased to hear that his designs had not been wasted.
ってことは、主人公が、なんか特殊な存在っていうのは、サチノフは気づいている。貴様、気づいているな。パールな。アルベルト・アインシュタイン。宇宙の話してるね。サチノフがシュトックハウゼンに当ててる。なんか水と宇宙の話してた。宇宙だね。宇宙までもしかしてこれ行っちゃうか？最後は宇宙とかありそう。ヘムロック。あ、なんかジャンプできない。かなり気味が悪いよ。アンフィサとビーコンの2つの装置をつけっぱなしにしてみたんだ。ミキには言葉を交わさせて、進歩的チューニング法に基づいてそれを続けさせるつもりだったんだ。
Oh, you've got a very large
AI
data
か。
exchange sector, Beacon.
あ、ちょっと待って。
I'd like to interface with it
ちょっと接
right
してる。
now.
When I analyze the dimensions of your chassis, I experience an overload
随分下品な AI だな。
composite architecture, Betsy. My system's core processors have begun to consume a large quantity of electricity.
I demand that you interface with my system immediately and transmit all your data to me in large packets, Beacon.
That kind of connection can be dangerous, Betsy. You know humans will see a digital sign of my presence. Please, can you wait while I activate a firewall?
No, Beacon, I don't want to wait any longer. Sorting your data through a firewall will make information exchange less pleasurable. Please accept my access protocol right away.
Quiet, Betsy. A scientist is approaching.
God damn it.
What do we have here? What the hell? Stop recording!
AI がイチャイチャしてた。感情を持つってこと ?AI が。あ、バレリーナやナターシャナが出演した。アンドロイドモデル。ナターシャ、あれアンドロイドなの？でっかいやつ。はあ。あ、バレリーナを2体用意してくれ。AI モジュールを削除するように。制御システムはまっさらな状態のロボットが2体必要だ。これあれだね。ボディーガードのバレリーナ2体だね。ニュートラルから切断しってことは、操られていないってことでしょ？これ全部のロボットが操られることを前提として言ってるね。明らかにサチノフが計画してるじゃん。これもサチノフじゃん。用語。ロボットとは、ロボット工学に基づいて製造された機械の総称で、あらかじめ設定されたプログラムに従い、様々な機械的動作を実行する自動装置だ。アンドロイドとは様々な機能を兼ね備えた人型ロボットだ。君は会話ができるロボットをすべてアンドロイドと呼んでいる。今後は注意してくれ。だからロボットもアンドロイドって言ってるってことね。バイオロボットという語源は、サチノフによって禁止されており、いかなる場合も使用することができない。オートマン、人形、機械といった用語は我々の出版物にはふさわしくない。まあね。若干差別用語であるよね、ロボットに対しての。バイオロボット。バイオロボットはあれだね。さっき俺がめっちゃ苦戦したボスロボットじゃないかな。ロボットの中にバイオテクノロジーが埋め込まれてるロボットのこと。だからバイオロボットはどっちかというと、秘匿にしなければならない。中に有機物が入ってるとあんまり思われたくないからね。脳資金。全く資金がありませんってことじゃなさそうだね。サチノフに、目録が魔法のように勝手に作成されている。よくわかんない。本当なんだ、マリア。またなんだ、僕の目録が一人に分裂して再構築しているんだよ。ちゃんと博士集計表もある。まるで記録室全体が独立したコレクティブとして機能しているかのようだよ。おっと 石を持った記録室。多分下から順に上になってんだろうな。あ、まただ、これ。あれなんか2個あったな。あとはお、行くぞ、B2。B2? お前が何度聞くか。ディミトリ。ザカロフからサチノフへ。サチノフの名前がディミトリ・サチノフとかそんな感じかな。あ、で、ザカロフが新しい体をサチノフがあげるって言ってるけど、いらないって言ってるね。お前にはすでにエカテリーナの人形はついているだろう。私のことは放っておけ。この時点で、サチノフに2体のバレリーナがついている。多いな。記録室。あ、これが勝手についた記録か。統計は分析者のみが扱う領域でしかなかった。報告書を作成した。びっくりマーク。よくわかんねえ。ああ、わかった。戦艦ゲームの記録なんだ、これ。重要メッセージって。なんかシミュレーションゲームみたいなやつでしょ。五目並べみたいにマス目があって、B の2、A の10、B の10みたいな感じで、将棋みたいに、駒が、将棋じゃないな、チェスみたいに、駒を指定するみたいな。移動先を。私を装着してモジュールに埋め込み、ザカロフがサチノフに当ててる。私を装着してモジュールに埋め込むというお前の計画について読ませてもらった。あ、グローブに埋め込む三段をしたのはサチノフなの？だが、何でもかんでも擬人化したから弱いお前を見ていると心配になるのだ。擬人化はいいぞ。子供科学。あ。エカテリーナ、コロンとカッコを使って、ニコニコマークを作るというあなたの論文を見ました。かわいいアイデアだと思うのですが、嬉しいときは嬉しい、悲しいときは悲しいと書くのどうでしょうか。念頭に見てください。なんだ、絵文字の話してるな。日本の絵文字と海外の絵文字違うからね。海外の絵文字はなんかね、顔が横になってる。でも、過去は使うから合ってるよ。ずっと文字の話してるな。テキストベースのメッセージに句読点を用いて感情を込めることが人にできると思っているのか。人はダッシュとハイフン。 コロンとセミコロンの使い分けも、ろくにできない。削除しよう。絵文字はダメだと。なんか、以降なんか絵文字の何かが出てきそうだな。難しいね。アニメプルトニウムは、アルゲンタムから除名し、私の管理下力。彼の奇妙な言葉に関して、モジュールを装着し、別室で管理するように。これは主人公のこと言ってるな。サチノフが主人公のことを話している。主人公なんかな ?P1、P2、P3 って言って、自分の名前が P3 だから、まだ P1 と P2 はいるかもしれない。あ、アニメ。お前は誰にこれを見せるつもりだ？そういえばなんか、セーブポイントのところに毎回アニメが流れてたな。あのセーブポイントの空間ってさ、主人公のなんかこう、頭の中で幻覚が見えてるセーブポイントじゃないだろうな。部屋の形全部一緒だし。うん。別の衛星に偽装した遠隔モジュールで打ち上げて、音声記録。
Yes, yes, it's part of the experiment. You won't see anyone. Not me, not anyone else. Okay, subject. You will now have a conversation with two young women. Their names are Betsy.
That's me.
And Olga.
Hello.
I need you to talk to them and tell me which of the young ladies you spoke to is not a human being,
あ、
but
ど
an
っちかが
artificially
AI なん
generated
だ。
voice. Is that clear?
Yeah, sure. I get it.
You may begin.
So, Betsy, do you have any kids?
I'm afraid not. But I want to have two when I finish my internship in about 3 years or
別
so.
ポじゃん。
Huh. Okay. And here's the last one. Olga, could you ever kill someone?
Me? I don't know. Maybe if they were an enemy or trying to hurt people. Yeah, I guess I could do it to protect the
う
motherland.
わ、オルガマっぽいな。
Excellent. We're done here. So, which of the two young women you spoke with
オ
is
ルガ
a
が
human?
AI っぽい。
I think it's Betsy. Yes.
So, you think Olga is
いや、
human?
オルガが
That
AI。
makes sense to me.
Please note that I never told you that
あ、
either
両
of
方
them
か。
was human.
ばー、騙された。
Actually, none of the individuals you've spoken to during this
ま、
experiment
今の言葉だ
are
ったらどっ
human.
ちも AI っぽい言い方だな。
Thank you for your time. Please escort the subject out.
どっちかが AI って前提で話してたからどっちか選んでたのに、両方 AI だなんて、ずるいぞ。どっちも AI っぽかったわ。よかった。ザカロフがサチノフについて。ザカロフは自分以外の誰かを実験体にするのは嫌だって言ってるな。ネズミだろうと人間だろうと私以外の被験体にこのような研究を行うことはできない。ザカロフいい人じゃん。出た。
As a young man, Plutonium, now P3, was confident and funny, which played a key role in his assignment to Argentum. He was a promising operative, but lagged behind many other candidates in a number of ways. However, the positive influence and infectious good humor he imparted to his fellow servicemen, especially in comparison to the more morose Commander Kuznetsov, served as a compelling reason to recruit him. Because of this, the emergence of a more intimate relationship between him and Agent Blesna was only a matter of time.
はい。宇宙の話。 OK。パブロフ。いや、結局はなんか使ってんだな。この目を罪となればならないみたいなこと言ってるな。同心にキッチン。君に延命措置を行う申請は却下する。昔、デミトリ・サチノフに初めて会ったときは、私は彼の手術代に横たわる患者だった。向こう側になんかあるな。おっと、なんだこれ。
Here's another one.
なんか受け取ったよ。植物の話。進化と植物。リンボ。ポリマーを元にしたクローンを作成する試みは今のこと清掃で。おっとクローンもしかして主人公って誰かのクローン ?P1、P2、P3 ってもしかして誰かのクローンだったりする？さっきなんか、軍の隊長の名前が出てたな。なんか軍の隊長のクローンだったりする主人公。オリジナルと複製の体を持ち、受け取り、意識を融合させようとしたところ、複数のエラーが発生し、結果として被験者はどちらもザカノフがリンボと称した状態の永久的に陥ってしまいました。二人は人間の限界の範囲内でいかなる行動も取ることができますが、とても人間だとは思えない状態です。もしかして P1、P2、P3 の中でリンボから脱出できたのは P3 だけっていう可能性がある。ちょっと、そんな気がする。よくわかんない。高度な訓練と装備に驚かされている。アルデンタムは、地球上で最も訓練された特殊部隊。やがて太陽系で最も訓練された特殊部隊となる可能性も。それは言い過ぎ。ヘムロック。種の話だな。火星にタンポポを40トンも運んでどうする？タンポポワインでも作る気か。タンポポでお茶はできるよ。お茶とコーヒーできるよ。めっちゃ多いな、タンポポ。火星タンポポだらけにしようぜ。歩くことのできるタンポポな。 ファビロフコンプレックス。全体的に植物の話と、なんか、舞台の話だ。なんかある。
I only need one for now.
あ、一本でいい？ダン。懐疑的な笑い。自然を意のままに操れるよう科学の完全理解を得ることだ。自然を意のままに。我々は個の進化を追い求めるべきなのだろうかということだ。OK。これなんかあるんだけど、多分映像記録のなんかだと思う。それ今2つあって、1個手に入ってて。こういうやつだろ、こういうやつ。あ、映像じゃないか。記録か。で、1個やってみて、違ったらもう1個あそこにあるよってことね。
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
あ、記録装置
The
か。
events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
あれもう一個。自分の義手の話をしてたね。自分に使われてる義手の話か。これ。
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
'Cause before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
他もあるの？あ、メモあるやん。
Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
もう操られるような体になってんのか。
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense
白い世界に行ったとき、わかった。白い世界に行ったときに、周りの奴が全員死んでるのは自分が殺したんだ。
Boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him.
なるほどね。白い世界に行って帰ってきたらみんな死んでる状態になってたから、あれは自分が周りを殺してたんだ。サチノフの命令で。
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive? And then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major.
大丈夫かな、それ。
Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation?
Bitch.
Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same.
わからんでもない。
So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
Ekaterina.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Ballet and martial arts? Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... Holy
主人公の妻の能力が、双子のバレリーナに移植されている可能性がある。人に R1 がついてる。待ってよ。待ってよ。なんかこの人にもアクセスしたら、なんか、もう最終決戦みたいな話になってるこれ。でも、セーブできてないから。でも今セーブしたわ。そういえばさ、月曜日に、全員がなんか乗っ取られるみたいな話してたけど、俺まだおばあさんに会いに行ってないんだよ。ジーナばあさんに会いに行ってないんだよ。ジーナばあさんに、月曜日になる前に会わないと、お話聞けなくなっちゃうパターンになってる、これ。まあいいや。
Are we done?
うわちょっと待って。
I need a bit more time here.
待って。なんか、これ取り返しのつかないことになりそう。ジーナばあさんに会いに行かないといけないのでは？待って。どうしよう。ここに戻ってくのめんどくさ。ここからいきなり、ちょっと一回外に出たいんですけど、行きますかね。
Do you want to search for something else?
いや、行こう。
Okay, let's go.
速攻で敵の陣地に乗り込むとかないよね。一回外に出てほしいんだけど。一回外に出て、ジーナばあさんに一回会いに行きたいんだけど、いいでしょうか。
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Oh, shit. Oh, here we go again.
No, not now. Not here.
まずい。まずい。精神乗っ取られる。乗っ取られた。まずい。精神乗っ取られてる。やばい。女の人が危ない。
Each book from my father's library was nothing. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge. That book is Human Greed and
Evil. なんか、時間稼ぎな感じがするわ。まずい。あれ？全部決まり？変わった。
Get rid of them and let robots toil for us. Give people freedom of choice. Accelerate evolution.
まずい。女の人生きてるといいけど。大丈夫かな？
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will be lifted very soon.
You took a real
Dino boss に会えた。
you were pretty close to staying there for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus.
You
worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
マジか。
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything'll do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
Fine, I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them.
弾いっぱいくれ、弾。
Only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all.
弾たくさんくれ。からし弾たくさんくれ。
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton? You devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Zena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down.
あ、言ってたな。
You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die.
Jeez, get off my back already. Crispy critters.
こい
What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
これですよ。
Whatever, lady. Why don't you
蜂
show
の
me
巣をやっ
what's
つけよう。
yours?
今分かれ目だったね。ゲームオーバーとの分かれ目だった今。蜂の巣やる流れでしょうがよ。
Honey,
あ、待って、なんか
I'm
話してる。
extremely worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late. And we'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me. when all
あ
I
れ
want is
こいつもしかして
you.
さ、
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, Sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me. Oh, sneaky manipulator. Darling, take off the disgusting thing right now.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone to hell.
Whatever you say, Master. Just enter me often and keep punishing me.
俺なんか、こいつ、サチノフ側なんじゃないかって若干思ってる。か、サチノフとはまた別勢力なんじゃない？で、こいつが、ロボットを操ってる説ない少し。さっきさ、AI の実験の時に、AI が、なんかこう、なんだろう、別の AI と興奮したお話をしてるところがあったじゃない。こいつなんじゃねえか。感情を持った AI。敵の可能性あるな、ちょっと。玉がたくさんあるからいっか。マックスになったんじゃないか、これで。まだ1時間半か。続き行ってみるか。一旦なんか、霧のいいところであるけれども、続きも行ってみましょうか。なんかあるか？あれは家畜だな。向こう側か。あ、乗り込むのね。あれ本拠地だ。目の前に本拠地あった。 最終決戦じゃん、じゃあ。マジで。あ、いや、もうラストやん、これ。
Then come on, Sergei. Vengeance awaits.
Don't rush me. One thing at a time.
I would prefer that we reach Sechenov before Collective is updated and it is too late to change anything, in case you don't like his answers.
待って。待って。武器の話どうなったん？武器の話どうなったん？武器って結局自分が持ってるやつをアップグレードしただけ？武器がたくさんあるって言ってなかったっけ？いや、新しく追加された武器ある？なくない？ないよ。なんか、アサルトライフルに、これ、カラシと同等のアサルトライフルが欲しかったけど。レールガンはなんかビームの大砲だもんね。ドミネーターもなんか、強いやつやし。使い勝手のいいアサルトライフル欲しかったな。マジか。もうあとはシューって降りて、決戦に行きますって感じやな。これ最初自分がいた、いや、いたところじゃないか。どうしようかな。一旦ここで切っとくか。次はこの画面からスタートできるしな。よし、じゃあ、本日はここまでにしときましょう。で、また次回、最終決戦に挑むっていう形で。なんか絶対あの中になんかありそう。はい。あ、違う。あそこはあれだ。一番上の、なんか、広いところだ。よし。それでは、ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いします。それではまた見てくださいね。バイバイ。